morning there, smell the coffee, and welcome to yet another exciting edition of your favorite breakfast show. On today's edition, you guys are going to be taking a walk in my shoes. I am a karateka, a proud karateka that is. We're going to be talking to a Shian, and we'll also be talking to a chairman of the Kyokushin Namibia organization. We'll take a look at what it takes to be a karateka, why it's important to partake in karate, and of course, I'll try to entertain you, keep you warm, without breaking a sweat. Welcome to yet another exciting edition of Smell the Coffee.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
I'm standing here with my Shian, the man who's responsible for me joining karate, the man who made me stay and continue persevering, and he's going to tell us a little bit about why karate is important. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, and good morning, audience. Karate is not a sport, like everyone puts it. It's the only sport which is called an art. I'll give you two important reasons.
Yeah.
One, for a girl child, like you. The world is becoming cruel. If you've seen here in Namibia, people are just attacking each other over a cap, over 20 rands, dollars, which is not good. So our children, I've got two daughters, are all in martial arts. I pushed, they never wanted karate. But now they've seen the benefit of karate. It gives you the self-defense. I know everyone, when they join karate, they want to kick, punch, and all that. No, it's above that. It's a lot. As much as it's a tool for self-defense, but it empowers you to think. You can see danger. You can be alerted faster before somebody attacks you and all that. You actually develop a sixth sense. So for you, a lady like you, I would want you and all the girls to do karate for their self-defense, their well-being, their mind, and above all, just it's good for healthy.
Yes, yes, absolutely, and I can attest to that because ever since I joined the dojo, I've seen how my life has changed in the way I view even challenges, in the way I approach my life. I'm more grateful, I'm much more present, and I also have a strong endurance level, and that's because what we do in the class is a lot of the endurance. But I've always wanted to ask this, we never got to talk about it. How did you find karate?
Okay, karate for me, I also...
Or most importantly, Kyokushin karate.
Kyokushin karate,
Yes.
okay. I should say that I did not start with Kyokushin karate. I started with a Korean martial art called Taekwondo. Yeah, the Taekwondo, with my desire, Taekwondo is good, but it's good in kicks. It does no punches, it's concentrate on kicks.
Yes.
So I was looking on something that can challenge me. Then I started doing kickboxing. Then I saw Taekwondo was important, the boxing of it was important, and which art would do that? Kyokushin karate. So Kyokushin karate has got kicks, it's got punches, so combine Taekwondo and kickboxing together, Kyokushin karate becomes the best of all. So that's how I went into Kyokushin karate.
It's a good thing that you mentioned that. I didn't even know when I joined that there were different forms of karate.
Martial arts.
Yes, especially even in karate itself. And then you told me there's Kyokushin, there's Shotokan, there's all these different forms.
martial arts.
Yes, can you just briefly explain?
Okay, so the difference is Kyokushin is a stand-up martial arts. We do knockdown martial arts. The other styles of karate, their traditional way of doing it. For example, if I have to score, if I just even reach there or just there, I'm given a point. But in Kyokushin, we believe if I kick you, you have to knock down, which is practical martial arts. So that's the only difference. It's like I would give an example for somebody to really understand is like tribes. We have different tribes with their warriors. Some fight with swords, some fight with pangas, long spears and all that. So the advantage of Kyokushin Karate, if I am fight a boxer, I can fight like a boxer. If I fight with a kickboxer, a Muay Thai and all that, I'm able. That's why right now, Kyokushin Karate is dominating in all martial arts. In K1, in kickboxing, in MMA, Kyokushin Karate is there. So it's an art that everyone who wants practical or real martial arts should come to Kyokushin Karate.
Yes, I see. Ever since I joined, and also the training is much harder, but it's not in a bad way. Not in a bad way at all. Can you tell us? I know we talked about all the benefits of, what karate does for a person. Can you tell us just personally in your life what you have achieved because you are a karateka?
Yeah. I have applied the principle of martial arts in my life, and I am what I am today because of martial arts. Martial arts, Kyokushin Karate, teaches you not to give up. And that's the spirit the Japanese have. The Japanese do not give up. It's a small country, but look in the world, the impact they're giving in the world. They can live on their own because of the discipline of martial arts. So for me, I've applied the Japanese culture into my life, the discipline that it has to my life, and here I am today standing because of martial arts. So if I come back to the benefits of martial arts, for example for the children, most of our children are doing good in school because of the patterns that we do called katas. We teach them how to move and all that. So the concentration that they get there, they also get the concentration in class. We teach them when to talk and all that. And lastly, that maybe you don't know, and maybe you also don't know there watching us, we train barefoot. You see that? Look at your legs, look at your legs. We train without shoes. It's not that we're poor. We have very expensive shoes, but this is for a reason. When you train without shoes, the magnesium from the ground to the body, train together, it cures about 36 diseases in the body.
I did not know that.
Right now, if you go to Asia, India mostly, the most expensive massage you get is a foot massage because everything about you is under the foot. So in martial arts, we do Zenkusudachi. A certain part of the foot touches the ground. We do Kokusudachi, Niko Ashidachi, all these Kibadachi. So they touch in different parts of the body. As a result, they're touching the parts of our bodies. And that's why you find we look young, we look fit, because every day as you train, for the 2 hours you're training, your body is being massaged in different foot that you're standing, then every part of your body is being touched. When you dance, when you move, all these, they're curing about 36 diseases in the body. That's martial arts for you.
Wow, I actually did not know that. I know you mentioned one time that in some countries, they actually look, when you apply on the CV, if you have karate experience.
Yes.
And I think military training experience, one of those two. So you can see that there are some countries in the world, and I think even here in Namibia, there was a student of yours who got hired because he was...
We had a student called Oneuptwo. He was training karate with us. He's now second dan. He started karate with us, and we graded him to second dan black belt. Last year, he applied for military when they opened for recruits to join, and he was not picked. But when they went back and started checking his CV, they discovered that he has done martial arts, and he was called back. Tomorrow, Wednesday, he's graduating in the Defense Force, and he's doing very good. And he became top because of the training and the discipline of martial arts. I would urge our NDF, the police, the Namibian police force, the city police, to recruit martial arts karatekas to join their service because of the service. I will give an example in Russia. As far as to the President Putin, if you do know, he does Kyokushin Karate. He's actually 8th dan in Kyokushin Karate.
Wow.
In Japan, the most dangerous, intelligent, which covers the empire, they have to train Kyokushin Karate. And I see it in all other America, the Marines and all that, the first exercises or drill they go through is martial arts. Yeah. So even leaders, if you are in the management, appoint karatekas to be in the management because of the discipline, the hard work, and not giving up. They are good leaders.
Okay, so before I leave you, any final message you have to the viewers out there?
Okay, first is to our parents, the mothers and fathers who have children coming into karate. Karate is like taking your child to the service or national service or military training because it transforms them. It's the only sport that a child transforms. It's different from other sports. Karate transforms the child. You need to take, it's not a sport the child chooses. It's a sport that a parent chooses for a child. Example in Japan right now, the first 3 years the child starts school, they are not taught how to write or read. They are taught manners, attitudes, everything, 3 years. And then now they teach them how to, and that's what karate is. So it's a sport that every parent should encourage their child. They can do other sports after, but they don't need karate because it transforms them. It's like reading the Bible.
So can anybody join? That's also the myth. Can I join at 35?
Yes, to start with, we get children from 4 years old. The advantages with the children, they have the flexibility already. For the adults, we have an advantage also because we will understand it. We understand what it is. So no matter what age you are, you can start. You can even start at 70 years. Our oldest is 76 years old.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back with more Smell the Coffee.
Welcome to My.NA Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master. Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.NA Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
Now, Kyokushin Karate will not be the organization that it is without its chairperson. I'm sitting here with Henry, our chairperson of Kyokushin Namibia, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the organization, where we are going as an organization, and also the aims and etc. etc. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, as I said, Kyokushin has been here for a couple of years.
Yes.
It has, over the years, developed into a kind of a regional body. So we have now, we are in 5 areas. We have schools in Varvish Bay, in Swakopmund, and Sumep. We are now in Marienthal as well. Oh. In Windhoek, we have a couple of areas. We have here the main center where we are now, but we have also centers at different schools, at Amazing Kids, at Holy Cross Convent in town, and we have close to about 90 students currently on the different centers. We are running career promotion where we are getting about 30 students who are just coming in to try and learn about the organization, about the different style of karate that we do here, and hopefully again get them into being the full members of our club.
Wow, wow! I actually didn't even know that we were in all these other towns.
Yeah, so it's,
I knew we were in Swakop, but I didn't know we were also in the south. That's amazing.
So yeah.
Any plans, future plans for Kyokushin Karate? I mean, what's the aim for the future?
The aim for the future is to keep on growing bigger and bigger, but also embedding some of the principles of karate in our day-to-day life. The most important one, issues related to gender-based violence. There is, karate teaches you self-discipline. It teaches you respect for self and others. So we try to use some of those to not only deal with our body health, as you know, the different benefits of karate, but also to try to improve the society we live in terms of morals, in terms of discipline, in terms of respect, creating safe environment for ourselves. So if we could get a lot of people getting into that indoctrination, it will help us as a country to grow. But as an organization, of course, we aim to impact as many young people men and women as we can to teach them the basics that we do in karate.
And I see that, of course, because I am a karateka at Kyokushin. Getting back to the organization itself, I know that Kyokushin is not only Kyokushin in Namibia only, but it's also all over. And it's an organization that's, I guess if I go to South Africa, I can go train there as well. So that's some of the benefits of being part of Kyokushin Karate.
Yeah. So we are affiliated to the mother body that is in Japan. And then we do have some competitions with them, so that exposes our group here in Namibia to these groups. We last year had one regional a world karate tournament that was held at Safari, not the currently Mercury, which brought also our Japanese counterparts. We had participants from India, South Africa, Botswana, so that exposed the different groups to just see what others are doing and how others are training, but also good for the coaches as we see what we need to impact on the different groups.
I see that Kyokushin is doing a lot. I think 3 months ago, there was a student who went to Turkey, and he trained with, you know, it was a sponsored trip. So there's all these opportunities for members. He went to go train there, etc. I'm not sure the ins and outs of that. But so what other activities can members look forward to being part of Kyokushin?
Yeah, so we do have then the regional tournaments. So currently we have a coaching event that is coming up in South Africa, and also there will be a little bit of a tournament. So we anticipate to send the coaches there plus some members for the team. Then we have also the sports commission that is willing also to assist us. So apart from that, there's also the international travels and learning and seminars that are available for the students to learn a bit more of the karate style.
Okay, awesome. I understand that karate is so important and you know, everybody needs it. Can you just tell us, would you say we need more of the private sector, government, etc.? But you just say the sports commission is, you know, behind Kyokushin Karate, which is great. Would you say you need more sponsors, etc., just to grow the organization? And
yes, sponsorship it's usually quite important in any organization. Currently, it's only government is investing quite a lot. We have some sponsors who on their private capacity to help us quite a lot. But of course, getting the private sector on board will increase our sphere of influence and enable us to do much more than what we are currently doing. So if there is any sponsorship that is available out there, please do contact us. We'll be willing to assist. Okay.
Thank you so much for joining me on Smell the Coffee. And yeah, I know we spent some time on the mat together, but thank you for joining me on the other side of what I do.
Thank you. Nice to hear you.
Yes. We'll be back with more Smell the Coffee after the break.
E-Ticket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. Contact events@nhcom.na.
Like I said earlier, I'm going to be breaking a sweat, but while I'm breaking a sweat, maybe you guys can take a look at what you can get up to this weekend.
3, 2, 1.
It's mid-month and things are on the quiet side on the entertainment front. However, if you are looking for something to do, UNAM hosts their annual cultural festival under the theme Embracing our roots, enriching our future, on Friday at from 11 with the crowning of Miss UNAM. The fun continues on Saturday with a live band as from 4 at the Windhoek campus. Tickets are available via webtickets.com.na. On Friday at 6:30, the Namibian Arts Association hosts their monthly artists meet and greet, Painters Edition at the Association building in Robert Mugabe Avenue. Entrance will set you back $20 but is free for members. And at 7, the Savannah Afros perform at Muso's Cafe and Bar in Windhoek. Tickets cost $100 in advance.
3, 2, 1.
On Saturday at 10, an artisans market takes place at the Namibian Arts Association in Robert Mugabe Avenue until 4. Entrance is $20. If you haven't managed to do so yet, make a turn at the National Art Gallery before 1 o'clock on Saturday to view Indifference, a collaboration between the gallery and the Nyrox Foundation in South Africa, featuring the work of 5 local artists. Or head across the road to the Franco-Namibian Cultural Centre, where Rising Voices, a group exhibition, can be viewed until the 21st. Finally, Ikoba's crafters are still showcasing their latest designs for the 2023 edition of Christmas in July until August 31st. Take care!
Hello and welcome to today's Sports Rep Show.
I am your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraifa. In replay, Namibia, who had won the toss for the first time on this tour.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, starting off with tennis news, both on the WTA for women's and
Okay, I know I've said I'm not a sports lover, but apparently karate also falls under sports, so I guess I'm a sports lover. So for the rest of the sports lovers out there, let's take a look at the sporting calendar for the weekend.
Yeah, here with Frank Bomos, whose brainchild is the Nedbank City Dash. So Frank, you guys have got lots of ambition to get a lot of people involved this year on the 10th of September. Just take us through some of your ideas.
Okay, so the initiative came in 2018 where I wanted to create a fitness drive for people to run and walk the city, and had this idea of creating a sports event in the CBD, which a lot of cities are doing. If we look at Melbourne, who's hosting one of the examples is that they are hosting a lot of international events, and to relive the CBD. And we've got a fantastic venue of a flat course on Independence Avenue. And so I closed down Independence Avenue together with the City of Windhoek and City Police that assisted us there. And we laid out a course of 10 kilometers and had a super event for a mass participation together with an elite race over 10 kilometers.
After breaking a sweat, I like to come here on the mat and get zen, meditate a little bit, but I also have to, contemplate that all good things must come to an end. And as always, I do not like to leave you guys, but I must. From me, Glenn Rashipura, until next time.